جينا ولا زول يقول من كده نكون سوا زكش كبري زول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة نكون سوا زكش كبري لو يوما بددا هذا النور ترائب بددا هذا النور ليجلس بددا لا أريد لا مشوى حبنا إليك يا جنوب من نمل له حدودنا شمالي حبنا إليك يا جنوب من نمل له حدودنا شمالي ما عندنا ليك قبيلة قبيلة دنا جنوب السودان ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة نكون سوا زكش كبري ما بسبب يا الجنوب يموت تاني في كلام أبو قر ما بسبب يا الجنوب يموت تاني في كلام سلطة نبقى واحد يا أخوانا ونبني دولتنا الجديد ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة نكون سوا زكش كبري
Watu wako umewapa mamlaka kwa jina lako Yesu waponye. Una ubaguzi wote ni sawa kwako, umetuita Yesu tuponye. Hakika wewe mwema tumeuona Baba, mkono wako Bwana kweli, matendo yako Bwana ni makuu na umetutoa mbali kweli, katushika mkono Mungu mahali uliona pekee, chini hata chini yao watu unawainua Mungu, sifa na utukufu ni zako milele, na tutakusifu jina lako Baba, milele tutakusifu kweli, daima wewe tutaishi kwako. Tumeuona Baba, mkono wako Bwana kweli, matendo yako Bwana ni makuu na umetutoa mbali kweli, katushika mkono Mungu mahali uliona pekee, chini hata chini yao watu unawainua Mungu, sifa na utukufu ni zako milele, na tutakusifu jina lako Baba, milele tutakusifu kweli, daima wema tutaishi kwako.
Burundi. And
safi sana ndugu zangu, tuko ndani ya ukumbi huu kama East Africans. Tupo leo kuwatia joto wenzetu Sudani Kusini. Sudani Kusini wapo. South Sudan, are you there?
In South Sudan.
Are you there, South Sudan?
I'm very
Can you
excited
wave up,
to visit this
please?
country, which
Wow,
is
we
very
love you.
wonderful.
Mwah,
As a
mwah,
Burundian
mwah.
and a member of
We have
Burundian
come to
team,
keep
I'm
you
very,
warm.
very pleased
We have
be
come
in
to
this
keep you
country.
strong.
I see
So
people
enjoy with the
of
East
South
African
Sudan
community.
are
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
hospitality.
Honorable from the Republic, United Republic of Tanzania,
because they
for
receive
these
us
kind words.
with a great hospitality.
I will be
What are we
continuing with the
expecting
program
out of
shortly, but I
Burundi
repeat,
parliamentarian
we have,
in this
a case,
East
and I would
Africa
like, the
interparliamentary
health
game?
team,
Yeah,
please to arrange
we,
and
as
evacuate,
we came
the
to
patient to
pray,
one of our
and
hospitals
we are
here within
expected
Juba.
to get the win.
Honorable Abu
expect to win
Paiti, you are
this
requested to
game
go and
to
see
deal with
the
our
right
brothers
honorable
from
speaker
Africa
now.
community.
Quickly, please,
Because
if you are here,
we are the one
requested to see
family
the
of
right honorable speaker.
East Africa community.
What games are
So I would like
Burundi
to-
parliamentarians best at?
Yeah,
I would like,
we like football. I'm playing football.
As we wait for the official
Apart from
opening,
the
I would like
weather
to call
and
one
the
of
reception
our
from
artists.
South Sudanese, what other thing that you have enjoyed in South Sudan?
Yeah, I am enjoying people of Sudan. South Sudan. I enjoy also the climate of South Sudan.
Okay, please. You can.
I also enjoyed yesterday the food
Please,
of
yeah.
South Sudan.
Please, you
What
want to
was
hear
the
more,
name of
more
the
Swahili
food,
in
South
South
Sudanese local food you have ate?
Okay, wanataka kusikia Kiswahili zaidi. Kwa sababu Kiswahili kinakwenda kuwa lugha ya East Africa, lakini Kiswahili pia kinakwenda kuwa lugha ya Afrika na ulimwengu.
South Sudanese.
Haya sasa, wale wanaojua Kiswahili mpo?
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Aha, ulikuwa wimbo kutoka Uganda, si ndio jamani eh?
And that's just
Sasa mnataka wimbo gani?
member of
Mnataka
parliament
Chameleon?
from Burundi, and
You want Chameleon?
are ready from the
Okay,
respective
DJ unaweza
countries
kuandaa
that
wimbo kwa
they want to
Chameleon.
take trophy back
Tanzania, which song
to
do you
their
like?
home.
Mnataka
And we
wimbo
are
gani
expecting soon to
Tanzania?
have a member of parliament
Diamond.
from South Sudan to say it. What
Diamond
we are expecting from
Platinums.
South Sudanese parliamentarian. I remember
Aya,
this East
Kenya, are you
Africa
there, Kenya?
interparliamentary game is being
Aya, nyie wimbo gani?
celebrated and launched under the theme
DJ umesikia?
widenings and
Kwa hiyo
deepenings
tunapoweka
of
tunabandika,
East Africa
tunabandua,
community
tunabandika, tunabandua nyimbo.
integration by increasing
DJ lazima uendane na beat
visibility
sisi tunazotaka.
for each citizen
Sisi leo
through
tuko
sport.
South Sudan,
And out
tuna enjoy
of,
South
the
Sudan.
countries who are
Na dunia
attending
nzima
right
lazima
here
ijue kwamba
is,
East
Kenya
Africa we are
with,
in Sudan.
About
And we are
members
ready
of
to shake hands with our fellows
230
from
from
South
Kenya,
Sudan.
whereby
Kwa hiyo
75
lazima
members of
tuchangamke, si ndio
Kenyan
jamani eh?
parliamentarian are
Asante
already here
sana.
in South Sudan,
MC?
and we are expecting more to arrive tomorrow
Okay, any
and
song
this
in Swahili?
afternoon. And in Uganda,
DJ?
we have 210
Wimbo
members of
wote kwa Kiswahili.
parliament from Uganda who have made it already right here.
Sasa
And
jamaa zangu,
Tanzania,
aha.
130
Msiniangushe
members
huko, wameuchagua
of
huo.
from Tanzania
Simama
are already
Tanzania
right
basi
here.
tuonane na
And in
mdalimu.
Burundi, we have about 60 to participate in this East Africa Interparliamentary game, and in which 32 of the members of parliament from Burundi are expected to arrive tomorrow to South Sudan. And in South Sudan, all the members of parliament are right here. And in this edition is allowed and is going to be graced by the presidency, whereby we are expecting the president of the Republic of South Sudan, His Excellency General Salva Kiir
Sasa watu wanataka kucheza basi.
for the opening
DJ weka
of
vitu
the
tuendelee.
East Africa Interparliamentary
Uganda nimeona.
and you can see right here where all the parliamentarians are dancing, and the hall is so super. Everyone is happy, and we want to see exactly what is this East Africa Interparliamentary game going to have. The impact of this East Africa Interparliamentary game to all South Sudanese is what all South Sudanese are looking at right now, what will be happening. And let's see, yeah, all South Sudanese, come, let's talk to you. Let's talk to you. Come, let's talk to you. Come, let's talk to you. Yeah, you're most welcome. We have been talking to all the honorable members of parliament from other countries. Now, you are one of the
Mtuwekee wimbo mwingine. Uganda mmefanya vizuri sana. Safi sana Uganda.
South Sudan receiving
Yeah,
other
huo wimbo
parliamentarians from
ulikuwa
other
kwa
countries
ajili
and hosting the
ya His
12th
late
edition
President
of
Dr.
East
John Pombe
Africa
Joseph
Interparliamentary
Magufuli,
game.
the late President of
Thank
United
you. I want
Republic of
to
Tanzania.
congratulate,
Sasa tunataka ule
Justice
celebrate
Joseph
wote.
Barona. I'm
Naona ndugu zangu
active
Tanzania wamekuja down kidogo. Wamekumbuka
SPLMIO
mbari.
in the TNLA.
Haya, asante.
I really
DJ
want
tafutie
to
mwingine ambao
congratulate,
tutacheza wote. Hata ule
Republic of
sukari
South
sio
Sudan
mbaya.
for hosting this very important East African game.
Thank you very much.
And,
thank you very much. Now,
I want to
we'll be coming back
also welcome our brothers
and
from
I would like,
all the East African countries.
Your turn.
And recently Congo, and let them feel it. Although the heat is a bit higher, but 2 days they can normalize. And I think this is a very big interaction of parliamentary interaction since the establishment of the TNLA, and I think also South Sudan now is sharing the speakers forum of East African community under the Right Honorable Jema Nunu Kumba. I think this is a very big milestone for the parliamentary diplomacy of the Republic of South Sudan.
So, Honorable, what are we expecting from South Sudan parliamentarian in this game?
We are expecting a lot. Of course, we are going to play different plays. We have basket, and in basketball, I think we will struggle to take it. And then there is other volleyball and football, and then the tug of war, which is pulling of rope, and many other activities. And I think for these 3 months, the TNL is training the MPs so that to prepare them so that they can intervene, they can represent the country very well. And I think it is a very good interaction activity.
شوفوا يا جماعة مساواة يكون في كل شيء. شوفوا يا اخواني عدالة يكون في كل شيء. ما بزول يقول من هنا ولا زول يقول من كده. نكون سوا زي كبريت. ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين. يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة. نكون سوا زي كبريت. لو يوم better than other and not right better than other and no religion is better than other. They're all equal, like my sword. حبنا إليك يا جنوب من نملي لحدودنا شمالي. حبنا إليك يا جنوب من نملي لحدودنا شمالي. ما عندنا ليك قبيلة تنا جنوب السودان. ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين. يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة. نكون سوا زي كبريت. ما بسبب يا الجنوب يموت تاني في كلام أبو قر. ما بسبب يا الجنوب يموت تاني في كلام سلطة. نبقى واحد يا أخوانا ونبني دولتنا الجديد. ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين. يا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة. نكون سوا زي كبريت. شوفوا يا جماعة مساواة يكون في كل شيء. شوفوا يا اخواني عدالة يكون في كل شيء. ما بزول يقول من هنا ولا زول يقول من كده. نكون سوا زي كبريت. ما بزول أكثر من زول ولا دين أكثر من دين. لا قبيلة أكثر من قبيلة. نكون سوا. South Sudan وياه. South Sudan وياه. Uganda webalinyo. Uganda webalinyo. مفيدة أولى بتاع قبيلة. نحن شعب واحد وطننا واحد رئيسنا واحد. أسفلم نمبر 1 نحن كلنا أسفلم. مشاكل نحن نقضي ونشوف مشاكل شاب. نشوف طريقة تنمية نشوف طريقة تعليم. نبني دولتنا ويكون زي دول العالم. ما في دولة بتاع قبيلة. نحن شعب واحد وطننا واحد رئيسنا رجعنا بيزنس زي زمان ايام الحرب ايام النضال كنا بنقول كومرد عشان كده لقينا الحريه لقبت بتاع الشيطان ما يغشنا يا جماعه ما في دوله بتاع قبيله نحن شعب واحد وطننا واحد رئيسنا واحد اسلام نمبر 1 نحن كلنا اسلام We need reconciliations. We need peace among us. One people, one nation. Let's unite ourselves. As Kalam Youth League to unite all the people of South Sudan. نبني الثقة بين البعض. ما في قبيلة، ما في كراهية في جنوب السودان. ما في دولة بتاع قبيلة. نحن شعب واحد. وطننا واحد. رئيسنا واحد. السلام نمبر 1. كلنا
شكرا شكرا لكم شكرا لكم.
Thank you, the Right Honorable of the Republic of Tanzania. Okay.
Wale.
Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others can plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Kama hakutaki Kikwete, Kenyatta, Kabila, Kagame, wale wale. Wale wale. Kuna wale wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu wale. Wale wale. Wale wale walishapenda zaidi yule yule. Wale wale. Wale wale. Wale wanala nini? Wale walikupa nini? Wote tunasoma dini. Tajiri na masikini. Tell me the way how you maintain your ability. You're lucky to have plenty, others in insanity. Tell me the way how to uplift my community. Tell me the way how to live better, live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Sese kosambuto sabimbe salva kiri sudiri wali. Nayanza go. Sibidibo, ulamu mapuka wasigido. Wale wale. Imega byolima munange toteka mukambiro. Wale wale. Kanga mbuta mato banga na munimiro. Wale wale. Kamu upeti na munange byona zilo. Wale wale. Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others can plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Afrika yetu, tusaidie wetu. Watu ni watu, na sisi ni watu. Rachisi baneno betu, kufuo muleletu. Wange omuleletu, wira bantu bange. Kunono muleletu, chogerani na betu. They want the detu.
Honorable of the TNLA is accompanied by the Right Honorable Annette Among, the Speaker of the Republic of Uganda. This song is sung by the Bari cultural and traditional, that is the inhabitants of Juba. So they will have to welcome us to the land by this traditional song. You could see the instruments that they use. This is purely a cultural of the hosting community. So this is a Bari cultural group. Yeah, the Right Honorable Jema Nunukumba is accompanied by the Right Honorable Annette Among, the Speaker of the National Parliament of Uganda. This is, you could see, yeah, you could take your seats. We appreciate the Bari traditional. So, yeah. So we thank the Bari cultural group. It is enough. It is enough. It is enough. The Bari, Ajejo Bari, Ajejo. Shukran jazilan. Shukran jazilan. Aye. Yeah. Bari, your time is over. Your time is over. The Bari traditional group, please, your time is over. The Bari traditional group, I want to remind you that your time is over. Shukran. Thank you. Your time is over. Thank you very much. The Bari will be also receiving, after that one will be receiving the Right Honorable Annette Among, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. The Bari, Kalas Itita Kango. Okay, Bari, Kalas. This is Uganda. Ateso. Bari, please.
Tafadhali wa ndugu zetu wa Bari, tumeshukuru. Asanteni sana. Anaingia Spika wa bunge la Uganda, Mama Anita
Among. Karibu. Mwenye alitangulia ni Speaker wa bunge la South Sudan. Karibu mama, tumeshukuru. Karibu. Wimbo wa kitamaduni. Wimbo wa kitamaduni ya Wateso. That is a Teso traditional or cultural dance. Kumi district, oye! Bukedea district, oye! Uganda, oye! Afrika Mashariki, oye! Emali! That is a cultural song from Teso. A cultural song from Teso. Ayala matoto. Mwenye atafuatilia, right, Mheshimiwa Spika wa bunge la Kenya. Afadhali wa ndugu zetu wa Kenya mjitayarishe. Right Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, Right Honorable Okuka.
Thank you, Uganda. Thank you, Uganda. Please, thank you, Uganda. Take your seats. Now we are preparing again to receive the team from the Republic of Kenya. The Speaker, let Uganda take their seats, and then we move east of the Republic of South Sudan to receive the Right Honorable Moses. We thank you. It's a very colorful cultural sports show. So this is East Africa. This is what we want to deepen, and this is what we want to widen actually the visibility of the people of our country. To receive the Right Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the Republic of Kenya. Yeah. The South Sudan satellite on the SSBC, please avoid moving in front of the cameras because we are live. You are welcome with one of the, I could hear it behind. So take your time, Kenya will be entering soon. But already the Republic of South Sudan. So soon Kenya will be arriving soon. So Kenya, the team is finalizing the arrangement to get the song that they will be using while the Right Honorable Moses Wetangula will be entering. So also we need to give the standing ovation. I would like to alert you to get ready after Kenya. It will be your turn. Please, DJ. Okay, Tanzania after Kenya. This is Kenya. This is Kenya. Why can we get up and welcome Kenya. Brothers and sisters, honorable members, we are equal, yes. We don't want you to sit. This is Kenya. You can shake also. You could see Right Honorable Moses Watangula dancing seriously. Also, the two Right Honorable speakers, Right Honorable Jema and Honorable Aneta, are ready to receive their colleague. Yeah, it's Kenya. You could see the music. It's a real Kenyan. So, Right Honorable, you are welcome to take your seat. We clap for Kenya. Let's clap for Kenya. The Right Honorable, while he greets his colleagues here. Tanzania, thank you. He's waving to the Kenya. Thank you, Right Honorable Moses. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, we thank the team from Let us stand, honorable members, to receive the team from the United Republic of Tanzania, represented by the former First Lady Salma Jakaya Kikwete and Honorable Stanislaus Nyonga. Welcome. Thank you, Stanislaus Nyonga. You're most welcome. Tanzania.
Tumeuona mkono wake Bwana, mengi mazuri tumeyaona, Mungu umetenda, ni kweli wewe muweza. Ulitamka vitu vikawa, neno tulatosha, ukisema umetenda. Kawatoa utumwani, watumishi wako umewapa yote.
The former First Lady is greeting the Speaker of the National Parliament, Honorable Chairman Okomba.
Hakuna wa kulipinga, hakika wewe ni Mungu wa vyote. Unatawala dunia na vilivyo.
Thank you, Tanzania. Thank you. Thank you. We clap. Let's appreciate Tanzania by putting our hands together. The United Republic of Tanzania. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
watu wako umewapa mamlaka kwa jina lako Yesu. Waponye. Una ubaguzi wote ni sawa kwako. Umetuita Yesu. Tupone. Hakika wewe ni mwema. Tumeuona Baba. Mkono wako Bwana kweli. Matendo yako Bwana ni makuu. Na umetutoa mahali kweli. Katushika mkono Mungu mahali uliona.
Thank you. Hello, thank you very much, the East African Legislative Assembly. We are moving on very well, and we are left only with one sisterly country, that is none other than the Republic of Burundi. We are moving to Bujumbura. So please, the team from Burundi, get ready to come to take up your position, please. Okay, I'm told they will be accompanied by a Sholo from South Sudan, Sholo traditional team. They will be accompanying, the Sholo community will be accompanying them up to the middle, then they will go back when we receive the representative of the Speaker of the National Parliament of Burundi. We are moving on very well. Please, Burundi, I would like you to move forward because the chance is yours. Burundi, the Sholo traditional team is accompanying the team from the Republic of Burundi. Please come forward.
Ayo kono royo malawiya, yangu ro wilela wado wikwamya. Ayo kono royo malawiya, yangu ro wilela wado wikwamya. Nuya kwai mi bai do yo mi bai. Ayo malawiya, kai kai jo ayo wanya. Adugi arego wai jama, wai jama lo yuya da jol wai ye. Jai ka jaga nya parawa jangan yang dom hirat ayo lo ayo malawiya yang do wilela wa do wi kwam ja ayo lo ayo malawiya yang lo do wilela wa do wi kwam ja wa do wi kwam ja ya du ya kwa mi bai do wa yo malawiya yo mi di bai u dang ka ja wa ya du ki ma tin wa ya ma Why Yamagolia, Yulia, the Jolly, and why what do you come? What do you come in Jaya? Do you quite me by? Why you mother we are? Whoa, me the Jay, Jalikaja. Yadu, you may walk. Don't why Yamagolia, Yulia, the Jolly, and why Jaya, Jaya, now, and go. Quay cô ni ba lian yo go we yo de wa gang yo ya wen na mo ya quay cô ni ba lian yo go we yo de wa ha yo ya wen na mo ya mu ma ta chen ga mu ya ra ga
Purigato io fisu tore benin twaro intwari urambi bara na jonoku angui furi jevdinji nurambu zagarare
Thank you very much. While we remain standing, we go also for the national anthem of the... Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Some recitation from the Holy Quran. Reverend Ayuen, you are most welcome. The prayer is to give us strength, because tomorrow you will be going for a difficult job.
The Bible says that when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, God will be in their midst. I believe, and we believe, that today, in the capital of South Sudan, where the East African family has gathered to have a conference that is initiating a friendly match among the parliaments of East Africa, we believe that God is in our midst. And on him, and he will be freed, he will be healed. So let us humble ourselves, knowing that in our midst, our Lord Jesus Christ is here. Let's humble ourselves and pray. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, we have gathered here as East Africa family. And we are here, Father God, in one accord, in peace. And this is an exercise of integration. We have always belonged together from the creation created by the colonials. Now we are back together. And we believe that the Holy Spirit is in our midst to strengthen our integration, so that in every single member of parliament, in the regional parliaments, we'll have the understanding of how important our integration is. Because a bundle of a bundle. I pray all this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you very much, Reverend Michael Awen. Equally, I call upon Sheikh Juma Saeed to come and recite for us some verses from Quran Al-Karim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما كثيرا وبعد. Right Honorable Speaker, leaders in South Sudan, all over. And this is South Sudan, which you can find there's a freedom of worship in South Sudan. If you are Muslim, you will find many mosques there. If you are Christian, you will find many churches there. If you are African traditional believers, also you will find your brothers here. So this is South Sudan. Feel free. And then also I will continue to pray for you as people of Parliament, so that you continue to work hard, so that we in East African community, we want to see our people enjoy and happiness in few days. As you are in a parliament now, we want you to bring joy and happiness to the people of East Africa, and God bless you. We will continue to pray for you all. Thank you very much. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقل جاء وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين.
Thank you, Sheikh Juma Said, for reciting to us some very important notables. We have Right Honorable Kwakoza James. He is representing Honorable Ngonga, the Speaker of East African Legislative Assembly. We also have the representative of the Speaker of the Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Stanislaus Nyonga, who is the chairperson of the Standing Specialized Committee on Services in the National Parliament of Tanzania. So allow me to call upon the chairperson of the organizing committee, Honorable Iche, to come as usual.
Honorable members and invited guests, good afternoon, Games. And my own behalf, I'd like to take this ceremony of the pre-tournament conference in the spirit of deepening and widening the integration process through sports. Love and passion for sports. We would also like to take this opportunity on behalf of the organizing committee to appreciate and acknowledge all the support and resources His Excellency the President availed at our disposal as we geared up to the height of hosting the Games. Right Honorable Speaker, I would also like to grab this opportunity and in a very special way to thank you, Right Honorable, and the leadership of the Parliament for the wisdom, steadfastness, and dedication which you showcased as you discharge your duties both in the planning and organization of the Games. Right Honorable Speaker, I would also like to give special thanks to the entire structure of the organizing committee of the Interparliamentary Games in the TNLA for their work tirelessly to see to it that these games come into fruition and actualization. In the same vein, I would also like to extend my sincere thanks and gratitude to the JPC, all the partner states who stood in solidarity with us, the Speaker's Bureau, for vesting their trust in South Sudan to be designated as the host of the 12th edition of the Interparliamentary Games. This kind and warm gesture fosters the good spirit of camaraderie, and we really don't take it lightly as the organizing committee. Right Honorable Speaker, the theme of the event has underscores a very important aspect of regional integration through creating visibility for South Sudan to the region and bringing the region to South Sudan. The novelty of these games, Right Honorable Speaker, really need to be embraced. Right Honorable Speaker, as South Sudan harnesses the dividends of being one of the newest members of the East African Federation, and South Sudan, by virtue of hosting the tournament, has proved that it is a nation on equal footing with other nations in the League of Nations and on the Table of Nations, and we are competent enough to host regional events of this kind of magnitude. Right Honorable Speaker, these games are very important to our nation in terms of peace and security. Right Honorable Speaker, South Sudan has really been depicted badly and sold in a very bad light in the international media. We have been portrayed as people who cannot govern themselves, as a very insecure and unsafe country, and having this magnitude of an event taking place in South Sudan, with all the delegations from all partner states, MPs and staff here in South Sudan, actually debunks that narrative that South Sudan is a dangerous place. And I would urge my African brothers, our East African brothers, as you go back to your respective countries, carry the message to the people in East Africa. South Sudan is safe. We are not hostile people. We are people just like other people, and we are facing circumstances which are similar to other people. There is nothing different from us. Right Honorable Speaker, we expect with this event and the magnitude of the event itself, the numbers we have here in our country, it will boost investor confidence. We are expecting to see a rise of investors after the games. Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, these games are very good to the local economy. These games cut across and benefit the tourism sector. South Sudan has a lot of tourist destinations. We have the Buma Park, we have the Shambe National Park, we have rare species of all kinds of animals here, which you should come and visit and tour these sites. Don't only eat continental cuisines from the comfort of your hotels. Sample our local cuisines. We have mulakombo, we have kudra, we have kisra, we have bamia. Buy South Sudan, eat South Sudan, boost the local economy of South Sudan under the very noble spirit of deepening and widening the integration of the EAC. Without Right Honorable Speaker, I'd like to stop there, lakini kwa ndugu zangu na dada zangu, wabunge wangu, na kila mtu aliyekuja katika hii mjadala, ningependa kuwashukuru sana na nawakaribisha. East Africa sisi ni watu moja na tunapendana, na kwa amani na upendo, hiyo ni dhihirisho tayari tutaenda mbali sana kama jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. Asante.
Thank you very much, Honorable Echi. I think we need to nominate you to teach us Swahili. Thank you very much. I would like to call upon my colleagues who are here. The presence of His Jack Shegwar. Honorable Minister, Governor, you are most welcome. Please, Peter, come and recognize the ministers from Uganda who are with us here.
Thank you, Co-MC. Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of Southern Sudan, Right Honorable Speakers, Honorable Members of Parliament, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, mmepewa kazi rahisi ya kujitambua waziri wenye wako hapa. Kuna Government Chief Whip wa Uganda, Honorable Hamson Abua. Ni mchezaji tena wa bunge la Uganda, anacheza namba 10. Kuna waziri mdogo wa michezo, Honorable Peter Ogwang, MP, Minister wa mchezo. Kuna Honorable Nyakun, Minister Disaster Preparedness. Kuna rais wa michezo Uganda, Honorable Engineer Hasim Magogo. Magogo anacheza namba 9 katika timu la bunge la Uganda. Honorable Obua anacheza namba 7 na Honorable Ogwang 10. Kwa hivyo wakiingia uwanjani, mambo ya waziri wanawasha kule nje na wanakuwa wabunge. Karibuni, mjisikie huru na muonje chakula chenye wamesema cha South Sudan. Mimi nimesaonja. Thank you very much. Kuna security, musiogope. Buy South Sudan. Talk everything good about South Sudan when you are out there, and then talk everything good about the integration. Afrika Mashariki oye! Kenya oye! Burundi oye! Rwanda oye! DRC Congo oye! Na Uganda je? Asanteni sana.
Tanzania also, you forgot Tanzania, Peter. Asante sana, Peter. Allow me, the chief guest, to call upon Honorable Chairperson of GPC, the Interparliamentary Games, Honorable Francine. Honorable Francine, please, you come and say some few words, and then we'll move to the next item in our program. Honorable Francine, yes. Affirmative action. We have to clap for her because she is the chair in charge of the GPC and IPG of the East African Interparliamentary Games. So please, the podium is for you.
Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Nkumba, Speaker of the Transitional National Legislative Assembly of South Sudan, and the chairperson of the ESC Speakers Bureau, and the chief guest of the event. Right Honorable Speaker, from the National Assembly of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Speaker, from the National Assembly of Tanzania, and the representatives from the National Assembly of Burundi and EYALA. Good afternoon. Right Honorable Speaker, and I'm called Rutazana Francine. I'm Rwandan. I'm a member of the East African Legislative Assembly, and currently I am the chair of the Joint Games. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me also to thank the Republic of South Sudan for the warm and welcome and hospitality we have been given since we arrived in the capital city of Juba. Thank you, the people of Juba. Thank you, the people of the South Sudan Republic. I take the preparation of the 12th edition of the Interparliamentary Games through you, Right Honorable Speaker, from the Republic of South Sudan Parliament, to appreciate the strong support the committee received from the Transitional National Legislative Assembly and at the theme of the East African community for our citizens to know, but most importantly, to seize opportunities and benefits towards the was introduced in 2001 during the inauguration of the Regional Assembly in Arusha, Tanzania. It started with only football match, but in the following years, it happened several bilateral games between EYALA and the national assemblies. The inclusion of other games came in 2000 Tanzania for the 11th tournament. And previously at that, in 2019, we have been in Kampala for the 10th edition. And before that, we were in Burundi for the 9th edition. Just goals, rules, challenge, and interaction. But throughout the Interparliamentary Games, We need to enhance integration. We need to enhance networking. We need to enhance social cohesion between legislators of the East African community. For this special 12th edition of the Interparliamentary Games, we need to show to the people of the Republic of South Sudan that integration is real. And we need also to show that together we shall do more for the social and the development of our region. So we are here to widening, we are here to deepening, we are here to tightening integration. Viva the Republic of South Sudan, viva the people of South Sudan, and viva the East African community. I beg to submit, Right Honorable Speaker.
Viva the Republic of South Sudan and viva all the republics. Thank you so much, Chairperson. The next speaker in our program is going to be Honorable Gideon Gatpang, who is the leader also of the Interparliamentary Games. Please, from IALA, would like you to come and say some few words. Honorable Gideon Gatpang. I will be giving you not less than 4 minutes because we have some messages, yes.
Right Honorable Jema Nunu Kumba, the Speaker of the National Legislature of the Republic of South Sudan. Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. Right Honorable Moses Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Parliament of Kenya. Her Excellency Madam Salma Kikwete, former First Lady of the United Republic of Tanzania, representing the Right Honorable Dr. Tulia Ackson, the Speaker of the National Parliament of the United Republic of Tanzania, the representative of the Speaker of the National Parliament of Burundi, Honorable James Kakosa, representing the Right Honorable Martin Goga, the Speaker of the East African Legislative Assembly. The protocol is observed. Right Honorable Speaker, allow me to introduce the East African Interparliamentary Games. This is an annual sporting event that brings together members and staff of the various parliaments in the East African region. The concept of this tournament was drawn from the Article 49, subsection 2A of the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community. This article requires the partners, the IALA, the national assemblies, to liaise in matters concerning the community. Right Honorable Speaker, this regional tournament was mooted by IALA in 2001 to promote and popularize regional integration through parliamentary diplomacy and sensitization of our citizens by members and staff of various parliaments across our region. The main objective of this tournament is to widen and deepen integration and not to introduce a cutthroat competition between partner states' parliament. I am told we have to also appreciate tightening this integration process. Right Honorable Speaker, the first tournament was conducted in Arusha, Tanzania in November 2001 between Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, with football as the only discipline. Right Honorable Speaker, over the years the tournament has rotated between partner states except for the Republic of South Sudan and now the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is the first time the Republic of South Sudan is hosting. Right Honorable Speaker, the disciplines have increased over the years, from football to include volleyball, netball, athletics, tug of war, basketball, golf, walk race, and darts for the members of parliament with disabilities. Right, Honorable Speaker, any introduction of these disciplines that I have just mentioned is recommended by the Joint Planning Committee of the Interparliamentary. Is always a dinner gala to award trophies and certificates. This is not to promote high-level competition. It is rather to promote or to symbolize the culture and the tradition of sport. Right, Honorable Speaker, with this brief introduction, I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Gideon, for these kind words, and we are moving almost to almost the last part of the program, but which is going to be a very important part. And through the Right Honorable Speaker, who is the chief guest, I would like to call upon our first welcome the representatives of the speakers and the Right Honorable Speakers of the following countries to come and just to pass greetings. He will start with Burundi, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda, the East African Legislative Assembly, Kenya, Uganda. Then he will end with the chief guest. Welcome her later on to give her final remarks. So, Right Honorable Speaker, the chance is yours to welcome the representatives of the speakers to come and greet the gathering.
Thank you very much, the MC. Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, Right Honorable Speakers of the Member States Parliaments, Deputy Speakers, the Speaker of the Council of State, South Sudan, is also here with us, honorable members, ministers, all on behalf of the South Sudan Parliament, to welcome you to the Republic of South Sudan, and in particular, Juba. I wish you all the very best in your endeavors as you undertake the competition tomorrow. We wish the competition to be very cordial, friendly, brotherly, sisterly, as we are members of the same family. Right Honorable Speaker, my job is very simple. My job is to invite the speakers, our guest speakers who have joined us in the Republic of South Sudan for this tournament, who are also heading their delegation. And I will be going in alphabetical order. And for that matter, I would like to invite the representative, because I understand the Speaker of Burundi has not yet arrived, I think. So I would like to welcome the representative or the head of delegation of Burundi, who is seated .
Right, honorable speakers, honorables and staff from all EAC parliamentarians, all members of the teams, good morning. First of all, allow me to thank God, who is the creator of the times and the moments, and permitted us to arrive safely in this wonderful country of South Sudan. On behalf of the delegation from Burundi, I also appreciate the warm hospitality shown by the members since we arrived in this country. On behalf of Burundi parliamentary team, I congratulate the National Transitional Legislative Assembly of South Sudan to host the 12th edition of the Interparliamentary Games under the theme widening and deepening integration by increasing visibility of its citizens through sports. As a matter of fact, through this theme, every participant should be aware of the main objective of these interparliamentary games, that is to develop friendship and the relationship between the members of our national parliaments in order to reach a well-integrated community. For this reason, we look forward to seeing all the teams observe this principle and the rules of these games. Before I close, as speakers of our population, we would like to submit the request from Burundians who live in this country because they need to be facilitated the free visa entrance as other people from EAC. By the end, I seize this opportunity to extend my best wishes towards the organizers of these games, all the teams, and all the population of South Sudan. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honorable. The request for having visa-free entry into South Sudan, we, in the leadership of the South Sudan Parliament, was cognizant that some member states of the East African community have not yet finalized visa arrangement with the Republic of South Sudan. And in the spirit of the East African community, we took a decision to write to the concerned authority in this country to ensure that our members who are coming from other countries to participate in this game, and especially Burundi and Rwanda, their visas were waived. And I'm sure the concerned authority, if you are not yet accorded that treatment, the concerned authority would be looking at it. Thank you very much for your presentation. Allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to now invite the representative of DRC Congo to come and address the conference. Thank you. All right, I've been informed that the teams from the DRC Congo, they have not yet arrived, might be there on their way. Allow me therefore, at this juncture, to invite the Speaker of the Parliament of Rwanda. The Speaker, I'm also made to understand they have just arrived. They could be on their way here. Their protocol will be accorded as soon as they arrive. Allow me to proceed to the head of IALA team, Honorable Kakoza James. You can come and address the plenary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Yeah, Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, the Speaker of the Transitional Legislative Assembly of South Sudan and Chairperson of the East African Community Speakers Bureau, Right Honorable Uganda, representatives, members of the diplomatic corps, senior government officials, honorary members and parliamentary staff present, distinguished sportsmen and women, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Right Honorable Speaker, I want to send on behalf of my Speaker, Right Honorable Ngoga, sending apologies. He has been in Kenya. He has not managed to come here. But he gave me a speech, which I think I will give it to you in the interest of time. One, on behalf of the East African Legislative Assembly, indeed in my own behalf, I would like to thank the government and the people of the Republic of South Sudan for the warm welcome accorded to us, the dedication since we arrived in Juba International Airport, and we are grateful to splendid arrangements and the honor bestowed on us. Right Honorable Speaker, some objectives of the Interparliamentary Games have been highlighted, which I would like to emphasize here. That our visit in the beautiful part of the East Africa has three major objectives. One, to create environment for members of parliament and staff to bond in a relaxed atmosphere, which I think now is in the high gear. To sensitize the members of staff and citizens from all partner states about the East African integration process and progress realized of, and to create awareness among the participants in the expectation of the East African Interparliamentary Games and its benefits. Right, Honorable Speaker, I would like to wish also to confirm that within the 2 weeks, the assemblies will be here. We expect to have a very fruitful exchange of views with yourself, Chairperson, and the members of the committees of the Transition National Assembly and the other members at the levels of committees, and also to establish very useful links and relations, institutional personal levels, which we shall utilize to relationship developed during the meeting and further enhance the relationships to learn from each other and the best practices. There are numerous positive aspects of our experiences and various domains that we can borrow from each other to establish operational standards to improve the management of our affairs. Right Honorable Speaker, with the integration and the deepening and widening, I think there is a skipping wide word which is tightening. The achievements which have been achieved, once you widen and you deepen and you don't tighten, you lose them. So I need also to add that word in the phrases that we should tighten the achievements we had within our community. With those few remarks, I would like to thank you, Aruta Kontonwa.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kakoza, for the insightful remarks. Before I proceed, allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to introduce a break with an interlude from one of our musicians, an artist who is called Bigay Tong. So, Mr. DJ, you can introduce the artist. Thank you.
was an introduction. Yes, clap for me. Thank you. Mike. Lala, it's coming. Lisa. Mike. Hello. Excuse us, we would like officially to introduce ourselves. We are so excited, that's why we came without introduction. My name is Biti Tony, one of the female artists in South Sudan.
And my name is Amy J, male artist in South Sudan. Thank you.
I would like to ask Amy J. Yore, Emmanuel J. Yore, let him describe in few words a speakership under a female honorable speaker.
This is it. The room can speak it. No better description. Congratulations, Right Honorable.
That is not enough for me. I have seen a lot of things today, and I'm going to learn languages. I learned Swahili, I had Arabic, I had English, mais on a oublié les pays francophones. Bonjour mes amis les Congolais, les Burundais et les Rwandais. Merci beaucoup. Soyez les bienvenus. You can see that a speakership under a woman. All languages are coming, including French. Clap for her. DJ. DJ. Volume.
Stand up, Africa. All unite, all together.
Sorry for the delay, sorry. We apologize. Very humble. Respect our honorable members. It is not our intention to delay you. We are going to make you happy right now.
Wake up, East Africa. Stand up, East Africa. Nations are going higher. The days are getting tougher. Unite Africa. We wake up with the rising sun. We run with the cheetah and the lion. With flowing rivers full of life. We find unity in diversity. a land of opportunity. With our shared identity, we find the strength in unity. The land of Africa unite. People of Africa unite.
We rise up Africa. All unite, all together. Oh Africa. We love you, Africa. Oh Africa.
East Africa unite. East Africa unite. From east to the west, north to the south, people of Africa unite. Short or tall, I am from Africa. Black or white, I am from Africa. Brown or dark, I am from Africa. Africa is a nation.
Beautiful Africa. Mama land Africa. East Africa community unite. Oh unite. Work together.
Africa. Mama land Africa. Oh, unite. Work together. East African community. Oh, beautiful Africa. Oh, unite.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Vicky, the artist who has just presented a song, very meaningful. Right, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Speakers, we are Africans, born in Africa, born in East Africa. We must work to unite Africa, unite East Africa, and develop East Africa. That is the meaning and the gist of the song. Allow me, Right Honorable Speaker, to invite the head of delegation from the United Republic of Tanzania, who is none other than Honorable Stanislas Nyonga. You are mostly welcome.
Right Honorable Speaker of Transitional National Legislative Assembly of South Sudan, Honorable Jema Kumba Nunu, Right Honorable Speakers of East Africa Community Parliament here who are present, Honorable Deputy Ministers of East Africa Community Parliaments who attended here, Honorable Ambassadors, Head of Nation and International Organizations, Members of Parliament, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, habari ya mchana. Dear Honorable, allow me to convey warm cordial greetings from Dr. Tulia Ackson, the Speaker of the Parliament of Tanzania. She had always been with us in similar events, but she has not been able to make it in time to this one. She will, however, join us anytime soon. She wishes you all, honorable members of parliament, a very precious and a successful week of games here in the beautiful city of Juba. I'm also honored to take this opportunity on behalf of members and the staff of the Parliament of Tanzania to express our heartfelt gratitude for the hospitality the people of South Sudan have rendered us. We are grateful by the charm and the hospitality which we have been received since our arrival at the airport and in the different hotels where we are residing. In all places, people of South Sudan have looked at us with a great care and love. We say thank you so much. This is the second time South Sudan takes this rightful share in the East African community by participating in the Interparliamentary Games. The first time to host it, this act reminds me of the spirit of the brotherhood and the commitment towards implementing the East African integration agenda. The agenda which is deeply rooted in the hearts of the people of the South Sudan and those of the entire East African community. Since our arrival, we have witnessed a very high level of commitment in the preparations and the realization of this important event. We have also been a number of sports facilities, playing grounds and stadiums designed and built in international standards, some of them being equipped with lights that allow games to take place even at night. We commend you and the people of South Sudan for this great achievement and the job well done. Our being here and our participation in these games with the South Sudan marks an important stage of the growth of our brotherhood and the economic and the political integration of East African community. Our Parliament of Tanzania is determined to make use of this important opportunity to deepen our brotherhood and enhance the East African community integration agenda. As a matter of identity and the pride of this great East African community, we highly recommend the use of language Kiswahili. The language of not only identifies as a unique great people of East Africa, but is a rich of culture, but also it is the one that finds its roots in Africa soil and within the people of East African countries. Dear Honorable, I send another message to all teams prepared for this tournament. I send the message to you. We Tanzanian, we are well prepared for this tournament. And we came here, we didn't come here just to participate. We came here to take trophies and get prepared to be defeated anytime you meet Tanzanian team. Another thing, Honorable Speaker, has been said here. We came to widen, to deepen our relationship. I tell young member of parliaments of Tanzania, take care. We have to deepen our relationship within East African community. We want to be back. We are ready to do that. Staying here for a week, we are going to do miracles. Thank you very much for giving me the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Stanislas. You have prayed for miracles. I also join you to pray for more miracles. And I join you to also caution that the young men of Tanzania, the young ladies of Tanzania, we want to deepen our integration. Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker, we are left with very few remarks that we shall receive shortly. And I would like also to inform the conference that amidst us are 3 speakers. The Speaker of Kenyan Parliament, the Speaker of Ugandan Parliament, and the host Speaker of South Sudan Parliament. And as you are members of Parliament, very well. Your rules and regulations, very well. We would like to accord to our right honorable speakers the respect and the protocol they deserve, and therefore I will not invite them to come and stand down here. I'm going to request your indulgence to move the podium closer to them where they can speak and address you, all the delegates and the members present here. And also, as I move the podium, I would like to invite a legendary and one of our sons, an artist, a national artist, by the name Emmanuel Kembe, to come and grace this conference with his lyrics. Thank you very much. DJ.
We are lovers in a dangerous time, a time that's filled with war and crime. Things are changing, there is a new design, and we will be lovers in a beautiful time. And so my heart crowns you as my queen. Oh, love, love, I love you so much. And so my heart crowns you as my queen. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. I'm proud to be the man that has your love. We are lovers in a dangerous time, a time that's filled with war and crime. Things are changing, there is a new design, and we will be lovers some beautiful times. Nina Kulu, Primurka Wahid. Murka Planina, Gilek Shuea, Lakin. Tuyur, Fizika, Gigani Lena. Akanita Intisar, Yulile. Our women, Yulile. Begelba white na bulya comrade Kabir Nina buoke fi jambat Narfa ye da folk Nina burua warak Going to the promised land Nina buoke fi jambat Narfa ye da folk Nina burua warak Going to the promised land Nina buoki fi jambat Alfa yeda folk Nina burua warak Going to the promised land Nina buoki fi jambat Alfa yeda folk Nina burua warak Going to the promised land Nina bulu fi murka wahid Murkab tanina gilek shuea lakin Ashar fizika kisafik lena Kisafik befara kabir Yululit Our women yululit Begelba white na bulya comrade kabir We will stand beside you. We will raise your hands. We will walk behind you. Going to the promised land. We will stand beside you. We will raise your hands. You man. Thank
you. Thank you very much. That was Emmanuel Kembe of the Republic of South Sudan. The message he was passing, he said, we are moving, we are in a journey. We have difficulties. We are sailing across the sea with difficulties, with the waves, with the cyclones. Our boats, our vessels is staggering, but will never capsize. That was the message that he was passing. Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speakers from the regional parliaments, allow me at this juncture to welcome Right Honorable Speaker of the Kenyan Parliament, Right Honorable Moses Wetangula. We give a round of applause. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Asante sana. Right Honorable Nunu Kumba, Speaker of the Transitional National Assembly of the South Sudan.
The Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, heads of delegations from all the member states of the East African Community, athletes, footballers, and players of all disciplines in these games, the good, happy people of South Sudan, ladies and gentlemen. On the 9th of July 2011, the world descended on Juba with exuberance, promise, and hope that a new child was born in Africa, and we had the new Republic of South Sudan, born out of the ashes that we all know. Coming here today, we come here to reaffirm our commitment to the future of the people of South Sudan and the region of East Africa. We come here to bring to the fore the dreams of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, and Apollo Milton Obote, who sat and decided that our colonial boundaries will never hinder us from integrating. Today, an East African can swim in the Indian Ocean in Mombasa in the morning and swim in the Atlantic in Matadi in the evening. As we come here today to widen, deepen, and tighten our relationship, as has been said, we also must remember that the unity of the East African people is a journey yet to be concluded. I want to urge honorable members of our national parliaments here present that the dream of free movement of people, goods, and services in the East African region must be a dream that must be fulfilled in our lifetime. We in Kenya have said, and we have a policy to this effect, that any African, leave alone East African, gets their visa in Kenya on arrival. We want to encourage that a Southern Sudanese must feel as happy in Nairobi as they feel in Juba, and a Ugandan must feel as happy in Dar es Salaam as they feel in Kampala. We come here to unite as one, because sports is what unites people. Sports unites the world. As we have the bonanza in Qatar, we also have our East African bonanza in Juba. I wish all the players well. I was told this morning by a friend from South Sudan that they are going to play with Kenya this afternoon, and they have predicted that Kenya will not win. And I stand here to urge my Kenyan team that, as we used to say in our youthful days, you either win or they lose. You either win or they lose. Either way, you are winning. I'll be there kama baba yenu kusimama na kushangilia timu yetu leo, na kuhakikisha ya kwamba Wakenya ambao wanajulikana kwa uhodari wa michezo ya kila aina, mutakuwa mstari wa mbele kucheza kishujaa, kucheza na wandugu zetu wa South Sudan, mchezo usio na fujo, mchezo wa ufasaha na mchezo wa kufurahisha kila mtu. Madam Nunu, let me finish by thanking you and your country and your good people and your government. When I was last here in South Sudan, it was different. Today, there is no difference between the city of Juba and any of the East African cities in terms of facilities. And I can see in the very near future the AU coming to Juba to hold an annual African Union meeting to stamp our authority, commitment, fraternal engagement, and above all, our appreciation that the people of Southern Sudan did not seek self-determination for nothing. It meant something. We can see what you meant, and you are headed in the right trajectory to be the heaven on earth in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker Moses Wetangula, for your remarks. I was told last year when we sent our team from South Sudan for the tournament in Arusha, all the teams from the region wanted to play our teams because they said South Sudan was a soft target. But they have just indicated to me this morning that I should let you know that they are not soft target anymore. Whoever comes to play with them must be well prepared. And I can see the Kenyan team is well prepared. Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, I would like to beg your indulgence as I invite the Speaker of Uganda that there is a special request song that they want to dedicate to their speaker. And I would like to liaise with the DJ to lead us the way. Thank you.
Yo leng, wara wara,
The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of South Sudan and the host tonight, Honorable Jem Anuno, the Right Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya, Honorable Moses Wetangula, the representatives of the speakers of the Republic of Tanzania, DRC, Burundi, and Rwanda, the deputy speakers who are present around, the ministers who are around, all the members of Parliament of the East African Community, the staff of the East African Community, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anita Among Annette Magogo. I want in a special way, I want to introduce my Minister of Sports, who is also a sports person, Honorable Ogwang Peter. And when you see the young people from Uganda like this, just know we are taking all the trophies. This is the Minister of Sports in Uganda. In a special way, I also want to introduce our government chief whip, who is also a sports person. He plays number 9. I want to introduce the Minister of Disaster, Honorable Anyakun. These are the and I want to introduce in a special way Honorable Engineer Moses Magogo. Who is my beloved husband. And also is a president of the Federation of Football in Uganda. And in a very, very special way, I want to introduce my athletes and members of Parliament of Uganda, including the staff of Parliament of Uganda. And when you see them with that energy, just know that we are taking all the trophies. Today is a great day for us as East Africa, a day that is going to unite us as East Africans to play and celebrate the talents that we have within East Africa. We have the talents. We've never utilized it. We are going to utilize it today. As Honorable Moses said, that whereas they have the World Cup in Qatar, we have the East African Games in South Sudan. South Sudan, I want to congratulate you so much for reaching this level. And I want to thank the government of Uganda for making South Sudan reach where they are today. In Uganda, we have 900 refugees from South Sudan, 900,000 from South Sudan, and we are taking very good care of them because they are our brothers. As the theme of today is about widening and deepening of integration. And while we do the widening and deepening, we remain the brothers and sisters of East African community. I want us, as the game of today is going to create awareness of the integration. And I like the person who brought the aspect of tightening. For us to tighten the East African community, we can only do that through unity. Unity may not make us rich, but unity can make our people to get together and not should be humiliated by other African countries or by any other country. So we need to tighten our integration for us to be united. In a special way, Honorable Gemma, I also want to congratulate you for becoming our chairperson of the Speakers Bureau. Congratulations, and congratulations, South Sudan. And we want to thank you for giving us a good speaker. She's a very nice speaker, very able. And she speaks and loves South Sudan. Let's work together with Gemma and promote the East African community. Let's widen, deepen, and tighten the community. And I want to wish all the teams that are going to win good luck. But in a special way, I want to wish Uganda good luck and bring back all the medals. As a country and as Parliament of Uganda, we are determined to make sure that we promote the East African community through legislation, budgeting. In all aspects, we will promote the community. I say all this for God and my country.
Thank you. That was Right Honorable Anita Among. The song dedicated to her is a song from an Acholi artist, an Acholi from Uganda. And I would like also, on a special notice, to inform my brothers and sisters from Uganda that the one is speaking is called Right Honorable Oyet Nathaniel from the Republic of South Sudan. speaking the same language like you in Uganda. I know the Acholis are there, the Alurs are there, the Japadolas are there, and also in Kenya, the Jaluos. I also speak the same language like you. Thank you very much. Before I invite the host, who is none other than Right Honorable Gemma Nunu Kumba, there is a special request. I told you we have 3 speakers from our parliaments in the region, and we have dedicated a song to the one of Uganda, and I realized that we have not dedicated a song to the Speaker of Kenya. I hope I'm right. Yes. For that matter, let me liaise with the DJ to give us a special dedication song to Right Honorable Moses Wetangula and his team. Thank you. And meanwhile, we shall again, as we welcome the Right Honorable Speaker, the host, we shall again invite Mr. Emmanuel Kembe to come and dedicate the song to Right Honorable Madam Speaker, after the one of Kenya. As you deepen and widen the integration in East African community, Right Honorable Speakers, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, this is a product of parliamentary diplomacy. We as Parliament of the world, we also relate among ourselves. We have our forums in the region, in Africa, and beyond. We always attend summits, speaker summits, every year, and in doing so, we try to forge relationship among the people in the region, among the citizens in Africa and in the world, as we learn and exchange on best practices in our respective jurisdictions. Do we have the song ready?
Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda, Kenya nchi tunayoipenda.
Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Kenya nchi yenye baraka. Tumekomboa Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, tumebadilika.
kutenda haki kwa watu wote. Mtu mwenye kutenda haki. Na ukipenda Kenya ujitengane na mambo yenye kuvunja amani. Hatutaki matata Kenya. Wenye nchi Kenya kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaacha Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Na nikienda nje sitasahau Kenya, na nitabaki Mkenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kwenye nchi Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Na tumeapa sote wenye nchi ya Kenya kutumikia Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kwenye nchi Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Sitaiacha Kenya nchi yangu. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Umoja wetu Kenya tudumishe. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Sitadanganywa kamwe na porojo. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Zenye kuleta chuki kati yetu. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Nitatetea haki za Wakenya. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Wala sitakubali ukabila. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Sitaharibu mali ya wengine. Mimi ni mwenye Kenya daima. Na majirani wangu nitalinda.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to request members to sit down. I would like us to save our energy. As you know, we shall be having sports later. Football tournament between the Republic of Kenya team and that of the Republic of South Sudan. We are now drawing, ladies and gentlemen, to a close. We are left with one speaker. I don't know. We are left with only one speaker. And on this note, I would like to sincerely thank all of you for your patience, for all the excitements, those who spoke, all the words of compliments to the people and the Republic of South Sudan. We are truly your brothers and sisters. We are your youngest brother and sister. As
welcome the Right Honorable Speaker, Jema Nunu Kumba, I would like to liaise with the DJ to introduce Emmanuel Kembe so that we can welcome our Right Honorable Speaker. And I can see the members from the Republic of South Sudan's Parliament. They are warming up to listen and welcome their Right Honorable Speaker and all other members. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let us take our seats. Let us take our seats. Sanitize this one also. You're welcome.
South Sudan, oye! South Sudan, oye! Kenya, oye! Uganda, oye! Tanzania, oye! Rwanda, oye! Burundi, oye! DRC Congo, oye! Nehina Kuluna, oye! Thank you very much. Right Honorable Speaker of the Republic of Uganda, Anita Among Magogo, together with her best half, Engineer Magogo. Right Honorable Moses Watangula, Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya. representatives of Iyala, Honorable James Kukuza, head of delegations from Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, and the DR Congo. Honorable ministers with us here, presidential advisors, the speakers and deputy speakers of the legislature, honorable members of parliament, and all delegations from the various countries, diplomatic community, the church leaders, civil society organizations present here, youth, women, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of all the MPs and the staff of the Transitional National Legislature of the Republic of South Sudan, it gives me a great pleasure to have this rare opportunity to welcome all of you to Juba, the capital city of the new nation, South Sudan. We welcome you to participate in the 12th edition of the East Africa Community Interparliamentary Games under the theme Widening and Deepening Integration. Now also tightening has come in by increasing visibility to its citizens. First, I would like to convey to you, right honorable speakers and representatives of the East Africa Community Parliament, and all the people who are here, I would like to convey to you the greetings and warm welcome of our President, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, the President of the Republic of South Sudan, who is fully behind these games and who has given me the full authority to preside over this event as he is the Speaker of the Transitional National Legislature. Last Tuesday, during the Governors Forum, the ongoing Governors Forum, I made a very clear prediction that we are expecting about 800 delegates from the East Africa Community Parliaments. Today, I'm proud to say we have more than 800. With us today, we have 876 members from the parliaments of East Africa who are here for the Interparliamentary Games. We have 200 members of the delegation from the Republic of Uganda. May we welcome the delegates from Uganda. May you stand up, please, to be recognized. All delegates from Uganda. Thank you. We have 280 delegates from the Republic of Kenya. Thank you. We have 46 delegates from the Republic of Rwanda. They just arrived and they have not yet joined us here. We have 70 delegates from Burundi who are here. We recognize you and we welcome you. We have 180 delegates from Tanzania, from the United Republic of Tanzania. We welcome you. And we have 100 delegates from Iyala, the East Africa Legislative Assembly. I also recognize the members of parliament and the staff from the Republic of South Sudan Transitional National Legislative Assembly. Please stand and greet your colleagues. Thank you. Right, honorable speakers, ladies and gentlemen, following its meeting of 18th to 19th October 2021 in Arusha, Tanzania, the Joint Planning Committee for East Africa Community Interparliamentary Games proposed the Republic of South Sudan to host these games in 2022, subject to endorsement by the Bureau of Speakers of the East Africa Community. And this endorsement was successfully made. That's why we are here. All MPs and the staff of Transitional National Legislature of the Republic of South Sudan consider themselves very much honored and privileged to have this first opportunity after the independence of our country to host an auspicious showpiece of this magnitude for the East Africa community. I would also take this opportunity to thank my colleagues, the speakers of the East Africa community, for giving South Sudan the chance to chair the East Africa Community Bureau of Speakers, which is headed by none other than the Right Honorable Speaker of the Republic of South Sudan. I thank you, colleagues, for giving us this chance. On this note, I also want to congratulate the East Africa community or East Africa country, because in their efforts to promote gender equality, in East Africa alone, we have 4 female speakers. Starting with Uganda, you can see the Right Honorable Speaker here. The Republic of South Sudan Assembly is headed by a female. The United Republic of Tanzania Speaker is a lady, Dr. Tulia. And the Speaker of Rwanda is also a female. Congratulations to East Africa for their advancement in women empowerment and gender equality. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as you are all aware, South Sudan is the world's youngest nation. The country only won independence on 9th July 2011, after many decades of bitter struggle for freedom. Therefore, ours is East Africa's, and indeed the world's newest nation. Having gone through another episode of conflict, which ended in 2018 with the revitalized peace agreement for the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan, I'm glad to inform you that the implementation of the agreement has since remained firmly on course. The President of South Sudan, His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, is himself the main impetus behind the agreement's implementation. His Excellency the President has placed his full weight behind that endeavor, and despite tremendous hurdles, he has pledged and is committed to implementing the agreement fully in letter and spirit. The holding of this 12th edition of the East Africa Interparliamentary Games in Juba by the Transitional National Legislature, a body with membership from all political parties in the country, is in itself another clear indication that all parties to the peace agreement remain committed to its implementation. So one can confidently say that this time around, peace has come to stay in the Republic of South Sudan. And as the political representatives of all in the East Africa community, your very presence in Juba at this point in time demonstrates your solidarity and that of all East Africans with the people of South Sudan, as we endeavor to usher the country into an era of peace, stability, and nation building. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the theme of this year's EAC IPG is very clear and relevant to the spirit of this tournament, widening the deepening integration by increasing and tightening, by increasing visibility to its citizens. There could never occur any regional integration if the people concerned never interacted. Yeah, I would like to recognize the presence of Dr. Mukabaranba Alwera, the Deputy Speaker of Senate of the Republic of Rwanda, who has just arrived. You are highly welcome. She has just arrived among us here. As I said, after, I'm a bit lost. I was talking about the theme, and I'll continue to say there could never occur any regional integration if the people concerned never interacted among themselves. On that premise, the East Africa Interparliamentary Games offer an opportunity, an opportune occasion for interaction at a level closest to the masses. That is, through their elected political representatives. The games provide for us the opportunity to know each other, learn from each other, recognize each other's problems, and appreciate each other's viewpoints and achievements. By bringing the region's parliamentarians together, therefore, this tournament contributes to deepening integration within the East Africa community, in as much as it enables our politicians to appreciate how valuable we would be to each other in an increasingly integrated East Africa community. In that respect, the EAC IPG are therefore a visible aspect of the role of parliamentary diplomacy in widening and deepening regional integration. South Sudan will continue to participate effectively in the community and also in the IALA activities. You are aware that we held a very successful and credible elections of our 9 members of the East Africa community. And most of our MPs who were there before were re-elected in a very peaceful manner.